Hello, my gravestone friend here, and I decided to do a theory outside, which explains why the lighting's a bit kinda weird. So I talk about one of my theories, which is about the Nintendo game Animal Crossing series. Yes, I'm talking about the theory. You might all know about the ones where you're thinking like the villager is dead. My theory is that the game series takes place in a post-nuclear war after it takes place after it. And here's how it does. Well, here's something. Every animal is usually dead. Is usually pretty much in from Earth animal, which is any animal is probably nuclear waste effects. Now we can tell this place got looked up. When looking through it, it appears to be, judging by many of the animals that you see, you actually see it probably would have to be from a Japan division, as well as some of the animals you can see here can be, but they are a bit of a mix as from other countries. So it's very hard to pin what's nuclear cells. So now how can you tell likely? Well, in the first game you're just a young child you're in the sighting. So what do you do? So they decided to make you help you introduce yourselves to the other to your refugees who are animals. You must help them get through tasks as they're very new to their more animal forms. That does explain that why they're not well known with many tasks, but some are actually a lot more experienced as well based on how well they are. Then in pretty much Wildor, you start to get older. You start to get a lot more older. Then then in then in pretty much in New Leaf, you're pretty much now an adult, since, well, they made you mayor, because, well, you're a lot more experienced with the town. Of, I don't know, like, what kind of funny name you give them, I don't know, like Buttsville, Shorts, Tropolis, Shorts, Tropolis, yeah. So, then Happy Home Designer came out, where they're now experienced to have likely. Yeah. Now, Medieval Fastball, that's just a game show. To put that quick thing for you. For the Happy Home Designer, you're actually just a house owner where you're not new to them, so you'll learn what their needs based on what personality traits. Also, this does show them improve. Now they have schools. Yeah, many of their like the look of the Meeple thing. I don't know how they add because, well, all this is just an expansion. Now to explain the other stuff to you guys, then there's also then there are many of the animals each likely. Now you all know likely. They each represent like a New York store, like scams, or even. But then, how can it show like it's developing into its more nuclear lightness? You all know, like the character Katie, the traveling cat. Well, it does explain why. Of course, you always wonder. She's the only kid in the series, so she must have actually. But then, the Happy Home Designer, there are many other children who are now learning to go to schools. Yeah, Because, well, she was the only kid to be born from after the nuclear stuff. Balance, Balise, however how you pronounce that cat character, it actually represents to also be the ones that, the reason why you draw stuff on her is actually for a plastic surgery to help her replace her face after it got burned off. Yeah, of course, a lot of you probably just all you do is probably give it like some funny face, like make it look like behave like a Joker, or make it look like some like a loony face. Yeah, but yes. Now, then there's with wait a minute with Gus, who represents who probably represents a fallen character. Yeah. So next up are the gyros, which which are actually animals, which are actually they're actually corpses of many animals that have not survived. Yeah. Yeesh. Yes, this guy's very dark. Yeah. But then the winter. Well, they may think in the winter kill, where you have some, where they're usually around. This is kind of likely as winter is the most likely to have a death as it has as due to different temperatures and well and different ways of how you can kill them. Probably from frostbite, pneumonia. Like, what are you gonna die in from fall? Leaf leaf burying? Yeah, yeah. Of course, how can you tell it also? Many unusual scientific things that tests are usually near like beaches. Yeah. Now now to try to fit others. Yeah. But then this does explain like some other things. That the dream girls actually represents you trying to go through some spirit stuff, like to help you get through other stuff, see other universes, which you can get like some very wacky stuff. Next up is yeah. Now for that, now there's also this one, the creepy one. That could also represent an alternate version where you must take care of them with the gravestones could represent fallen animals. Now, how does it hold up? Wow. Compared to this one, I don't know how it is, but maybe in the future it might have some more possibilities. Of course, we don't see like animals usually makes aware of this thing, but there are some things that might tell you it was. Well, there's one thing. Only then if you can, how come the fish haven't? Well, you're forgetting about the octopuses. Unlike unlike crabs who are usually smaller and tougher, octopuses have been known. Octopuses, I'm guessing, cause well, it's Japan and well, octopuses are food to them. I don't know. I hope I don't offend any Japanese people. I just didn't want to very offended you. Yeah. I don't know. It's anything all of them, but Also, it's considered squids are considered cute in Japan. Yeah, that could explain that some fish might be affected by it. Now, then why would they send a kid? Why would they send a professional? Well, there have been some things. Today's youth are new liking to go outside, so they decided to actually. So this could probably be a thing to help get children to go outside. So this does explain likely, since thinking children are actually active. Please, the brother and sister haven't left the house. The only thing they do is when, I don't know, like my sister does, like, she's on phone a lot. Yeah, but we can see how well it improves. You can see, this does explain, like, one other thing. Well then, but then how come the villager gets older? Yeah, how come he gets bigger and showing like he's actually aging? Yeah, so the possibility meter, I would have to give it 3 Isabellas out of 5. So, what do you think? Is there any flaws into it? And also, I'm probably gonna stop doing this outside. Maybe.